Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Guys, in the previous episode, we talked about how to upgrade to Tier 3, right? To go from Tier 2 to Tier 3. Checked out how expensive it actually was, because the developers did want to make it a little bit cheaper than Tier 2 was, and a little bit faster to be able to upgrade it. And the new system with trades, how that kind of works, because it was like kind of like a new HUD UI that we needed to use, and yeah, kind of everything that had to do with upgrading. Now, we did take a little look, but not really all that in-depth, and that is actually, can I? Yeah, there we go. Get back to my regular screen. What I wanted to do today, guys, is look into where we can get the noble polish crystals, because this is like, at this point in the game, one of the, well, maybe not, it's one of the most important items you can get in the game. And I kind of wanted to go over where you can actually get them, and certain places that you can get them are like one-time deals. You can get them from there once, but it's definitely not something you want to overlook, right? So if you look at the one-time deals, guys, first off, we of course go into Path of Ascension, something you should be doing in your first, like, say, week or second week. You kind of want to complete this. But if you only want to go for the crystals, you kind of want to complete the step 2, where we can find 20 over here. And then if we go up a little bit, we can find another 20 here. So that's 40 that we can get from step 2. From step 3, we can find 30 over here. Then if we scroll down, we can find another 30 here. The Path of Ascension actually gives you 100. I don't believe there's any in step 4. No. And step 5, neither. I shouldn't check, I just checked. So, yeah, 100 from Path of Ascension, guys. That's already your armor to level 9 or 10, right? Or maybe even 11 if you're really, really lucky. Then if we look further, the leveling log pass, the extra pass that you can buy, also has 24 behind it. So that's also a one-off deal. You buy them, you will never be able to get them from that specific item.
Since it's
from that
raining,
specific,
I'll have to pay more attention to the fire.
And the leveling log pass eventually goes to like 65, or 70, or 60, or whatever, how high they want to bring it. It might be possible in the future that there are more in here, right? Another one-time offer is the developers didn't want people to completely farm everything out. For instance, a lot of people were thinking we can craft the regular, well, we can craft rare polished crystals into precious ones. And then people would think like, oh, then we are gonna be able to craft the noble version, or the noble polished crystals, from the regular ones. That is not possible. It is possible to craft 10 chests with 5 each, so 50 in total, from the Trade Resonance Stones, guys. So if you have any Trade Resonance Stones that you're not using, because Trade Resonance Stones, if we look at the noble trade, you don't need the regular Trade Resonance Stones to actually make noble trades. So if you have regular trade stones over, then you can do or the rare recovery chest, which I would never do, or you could go for one of the other noble trade resonance stones. But again, why would you use it on this, as this is still really easy and available to get, right? Noble polished crystals, at start you're probably gonna need a lot of them. And then we got unlock stones and conversion stones. These are all made with Trade Resonance Stones, guys. So you can see here, if I ever get my hands on some more Trade Resonance Stones, I can still pick conversion stones, unlock stones, noble polished crystals. Well, not this one.
Weapons from the
completely
your
noble
skills
trade
will be
stones
sufficient no matter where you go.
Yeah, that's a one-off deal as well, guys, with the crafters. And that's basically all. Like, if you do it, then you'll probably never be able to do it again. We do have some in the battle pass, of course, as always. So we can find 5 down here, another 5 down here, so that's 10 already. It's 15 with the free track. See how much, I actually didn't calculate this. 15. Really? Only 15? That looks not like, yeah. Yeah, 15 in total. That's not a lot, guys. That really is not a lot. If you look at the shop for the battle pass, There's none in here, guys. So you don't need to start looking at this to actually be able to buy them. Adventure Coin Fortitude and all the rest is definitely still interesting stuff to buy, right? You all need these resources anyway. And then if we look further at the actual shop, we can go down to the ornate coins. And at the ornate coins, we can see that we can buy 30 for 10. So that is something I am gonna do right now. And again, we can still click on the max amount. Definitely need to change that. Yeah, there we go. That's another 30 crystals every month that you can buy. Plus also the, and that's something I'm gonna buy. But basically didn't yet, is these upgrade stones. There we go. And I think I have enough. Now let's do it like that. There we go. So you can buy these as well. Recovery crystals, you can make these, so I don't see why you would ever use them on these. So yeah, that's another way to get them. So these are like one-off deals, like once a month or never again, right? So how can we stably farm them? Well, guys, they drop from everywhere. Like there's not one thing you do in the game. Well, there are a couple things you can do in the game that doesn't drop them, but a lot of stuff drops them. So to start off, of course, world content, co-op dungeons. If we go into the tier 4s, every tier 4 will drop noble polished crystals. The tier 3s won't. And then, of course, the tier 1s won't either. Or the tier 2s and the tier 1s, of course, won't either. So, yeah, all of the co-ops. Dimensional trials, the same, guys. If you do a dimensional trial, you also have the chance to drop it. As you have the chance to drop a bunch of nice items from here as well. If we go into secret dungeons, you can see here Hall of Illusions does not have any polished crystals behind it, guys. It's Gate of Infinity. The Gate of Infinity achievement rewards, you can get 25, 30 every week twice, because there's two fights a week, I do believe. So yeah, another 30 that you can get from here. Another 60 in total. I still need to do this boss, so definitely can't forget it. So yeah, really good stable income here on the polished crystals, guys. And then if we go further, of course, we're gonna need to look at public events. So if we look at the world map timetable, we can see here that in the lower tier zones, well, this is a higher tier zone. This is actually Crimson that we're looking at right now, right? The Peace does not have any. Dominion does have a decent amount. So ranks 1 to 10. Get 10 crystals, ranks 1 to 10. First place team ranking, right? 10. And if we look at second place team ranking, it's only 7. Third place team ranking, rank 1, 4th. So there is still a decent amount on every of the dominions. And then the co-op events, only the co-op events that happen. Well, no, the co-op events lower as well, I do believe. Where is Lantern Seed? Yeah, look at that. So Lantern Seed in the lower zone doesn't give any. Requiem of a Light doesn't give any. Lantern Seed doesn't give any. Go Festival of Fire doesn't give any. So you do need, so I was right, only the co-op in the high tier zone in Talandre actually give you the polished crystals. The new polished crystals. The others just give the old polished crystals. So if you are like not really a PvP player, but you do want to do your co-ops a week, just go for Healing Touch of the Divine Beast, guys. Like do that 15 times a week if you want to run out your 15 co-ops and you're not a PvP player. But Dominion is still the best place to actually get your shards from the public events. And then of course, if we look further now that we are on the timetable, the bosses, guys, the bosses also of course drop. Rank 1 to 10, drop 5. Rank 11 to 40, drop 3. And then 41 to 100, drop 1. So every world boss that you will do, depending on the ranking, you will get some as well. The next place we want to take a look is in the Abyssal Dungeons, guys. No, not cancel. I just want to take a look. So every mob that spawns in these Abyssal Dungeons, guys, basically has a chance to drop noble polished crystals. There we go. This one as well. And if we go to the lower floors, like it doesn't matter which one I click, they all have a chance to drop drop noble polished crystals. And then the last one, guys, the last area that we can get our noble polished crystals, if you go to the map, the entirety of Talandre. Every mob in Talandre has a chance to actually drop. If we look at pin list, no, regions, and we go down here, Stone Guard, we go down more, Temple, Quiet's Demise. We can see here, if we click on Quiet's Demise, we can see here all the mobs that spawn in Quiet's Demise. Has a chance to drop. Has a chance to drop. Every level 51 plus mob has a chance to drop these, and I've been getting a decent amount, I do have to say, at least in the entirety that I've been playing and doing a couple contracts and such. I think I got at least 20 from just dropping from random mobs. So I have a feeling like they're really easy to obtain, and they can be obtained from a lot of sources, guys. So yeah, go ahead, farm them up however you like. I hope this video was a little bit informative. If it was like, holy crap, I didn't even realize that means I've done my job properly. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my let's play, or my codex runs, or whatever content that I might release from Throne and Liberty, or any other game that I might be playing now or in the future, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.